The following segment is sponsored by Creative Society.
An older pet certainly has different care needs than a puppy or a kitten. So today we're discussing some things to be aware of as our pets age. Dr. Donna Lambert and Craig Lambert are here from Creature Comforts Veterinary Resort and Suites. Hi.
Hey, Margaret, how are you?
Great. Marty didn't want to miss seeing you, so he's at Creature Comforts. I know that you never miss a beat. Boarding is going strong. How's it going over there? What's new?
Yeah, it's going good. I mean, the day camp's still down. People are, they are going back to work. Boarding's been pretty crazy. I mean, we got one more big hurrah, with Labor Day, so we'll be ready for it. We're ready.
Yeah, it'll be a big one. Let's get into our topic today. First, let's lay out the general health problems that affect older pets, Dr. Lambert.
Gosh, there's quite a few. Primarily things that I see a lot in older pets is going to be gaining weight, slowing down. People say, oh, they're just slowing down, they're sleeping a lot. Changes in their appetite, either eating more than normal or less than normal. Changes in their cognitive behavior, their mentation, maybe being confused. That happens in older pets too.
Well, Marty Dog behind me, he's almost 7. He's getting a few gray whiskers, moving a little bit slower, but doing well overall. How do I help him stay healthy and happy as long as possible?
I think probably the number one thing that I would recommend is always keep him at a healthy weight, because as he ages, obviously his joints are getting older, and the less stress on those joints, the better. Keeping him at a healthy weight, making sure that he's eating a diet for his life stage. So you wouldn't want to feed him dog food that's specified for a puppy or even an adult middle-aged dog. You definitely want to transition him to a senior formula, because it's going to have less fat, less calories, because his activity level is probably slowing down. So he doesn't need as much food. And a lot of the older diets have built-in joint supplements like glucosamine, chondroitin. These are great additives to a senior diet that help nourish the inside of the joint. So keeping his diet tailored specifically for him, and also monitoring the weight, feeding him proportionately, avoiding table foods, things like that.
Avoiding table scraps goes without saying at this point. What are the signs of disease we should be looking for in older pets?
Well, anytime you notice a change in their appetite or a change in their drinking, a lot of dogs start to drink excessively, and that can be a sign of kidney disease or diabetes. And people may not recognize that, but excessive thirst, drinking a lot, sudden weight loss when you're not trying to lose weight. If a dog loses more than 10% of its weight without, trying, if you're not restricting or trying to actively lose weight, then that could signal a problem, especially cancer. A lot of dogs that develop cancer are losing weight, even though they may still be eating.
We see things happen so fast here. Behind us is an x-ray.
Yes, this is a little dog, 11 years old, that came in just for his wellness exam and vaccinations. No problems were noted at home, but our Dr. McGinnis palpated his abdomen and felt a lump or a hard mass, so we took an x-ray, and it turns out that he did have a very large splenic mass.
Show me the mass is.
It's this.
That whole thing.
There's his normal liver, but that big softball looking thing is a big spleen with a mass on it. And so thankfully we caught it before it had spread to his lungs or any other locations, and we were able to have him have surgery and get his spleen removed, and thankfully it came back as a benign mass, so no malignancy.
But a great example of how we need to stay vigilant, really be keeping an eye out. So a lot of good information out there caring for our older dogs. Craig, for people who might not know about Creature Comforts, tell us a little bit about the facility and what makes it so special there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got 3 veterinarians. We're seeing animals and clients still outside, and we're doing some of the valet vet and some of the virtual vet, and our lobby's still closed, but we are just going and going and going. Our team is working really hard with the vet visits. But then we've got luxury hotel rooms, so we board dogs in a very unique way. We play outside. We've got 7 exercise yards outside and a huge indoor facility, and we play about 5 to 6 hours a day when they board with us, if they're good for that. And we also have individual care if that's needed too. I was going to say one thing about the older pets, the biannual exams.
Yeah, once a pet is older than, say, 7, they should probably come about twice a year just for an exam, because a lot can change in a pet's life that is, at that age, a year for that age pet is probably more like 5 years in a human life. So coming twice a year just for a wellness exam to make sure nothing's changed significantly is very helpful.
Well, great. And you can help us stay on top of everything our pets need. People can learn more at creaturecomfortsresort.com or calling the number on the screen. Craig, Dr. Donna, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Good job, Marty.